Hello, guys. I'm Greg.
I'm Amy.
Amy Castle, friend of mine. You might have
Yes.
seen her once on this channel.
Once before.
Amy Castle is it's Amy Castle on all social media, and she is Sand Castle Inc. on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And
true.
I will be going on there very soon.
Yes, you will. We were supposed to do it today.
And now she's here instead.
I texted him this morning. I was like, hey, Greg, my kitchen's really messy. Can we do something at your place instead? So that's why I'm here.
Yeah, she texted me while I was in my underpants. Transition! Captain Underpants, the first epic movie trailer.
Oh,
I
it's
forgot.
like Kevin Hart.
I forgot to write down who requested this. So sorry.
Who requested it? Don't worry. I will keep the viewers engaged right now.
Yeah.
Welcome to the commercial for The Real Rejects. Have you subscribed to The Real Rejects yet? You may have not, but you may have. So if you haven't, make sure you have. And if you have already, welcome back to the show.
Potato Berg. He's a Jewish potato.
Potato Berg. Potato Schwarzenstein.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Hi, I'm Kevin Hart. And I'm Ed Helms. Check out this sneak peek of our new movie, DreamWorks Captain Underpants.
Okay, Kevin Hart.
It's the story of a superhero. I take that back, because he's barely a superhero.
He's absolutely a superhero, Captain Underpants.
Ed, he doesn't have expert.
No, he's a
vision.
captain.
He can't even climb a tree. Wearing a cape does not make him a superhero.
Yes, it does.
You know, I'm not going to argue with you. Why don't you guys decide for yourselves while watching this sneak peek of DreamWorks Captain Underpants?
The superhero.
It's not a superhero.
Total superhero.
I like it. Oh!
What's happening right now?
Love
I
it.
don't know.
Let's try and leave and see what happens.
Wow, that's an expensive door.
From the studio that brought you Shrek, Kung
be
Fu
good.
Panda, and Madagascar.
Hi, I'm George Beard, and this is my best friend Harold Hutchins.
We just make comics and try to make each other laugh.
And this old guy is Mr. Kroll.
George, Harold!
He's the worst principal in the world.
Ever since
great.
you attended this school, you've been responsible for one prank after another.
Wow.
Oh, it's gonna
Some
be
of
good.
those must have been really hard to pull off.
Like that tiger?
Oh, that tiger
That
was cool.
hair is so
It's
a big font.
I would get you one day. I'm going to have you two place in separate classes.
Oh, separate classes.
Dick.
George, do something.
Put
Worse.
the pin down, Mr. Kroll, or we'll hypnotize you.
What's happening?
I remember this. I kind of remember some of
Snap
this.
my fingers. You will obey our every command.
Oh my gosh.
As the amazing Captain Underpants. I honestly didn't think that would happen.
Oh,
Come, sidekick. We gotta stop him.
Why?
it's great. Good song choice, too.
Yeah, we should probably go get him.
Biggest creation.
Captain Underpants, you can't actually fly!
I take to the sky like an ostrich.
Super dumb.
Is now their biggest problem.
Oh my gosh.
Monster! I think I'm starting to tire him out! Based on the worldwide
Wow.
phenomenon. Hiya, class. I'm your cool new teacher, not some scary guy with a secret evil agenda. Guys, I totally got this. Yeah, totally, he's got it. Kevin Hart,
Awesome.
Ed Helms, Thomas Middleditch, Nick Kroll.
When it's cut all together like that, you really get a sense of the scope.
That's gonna be
in some sort of invisible box-like prison.
Is it okay that I'm kind of loving this?
Yes and no.
I will set you free.
Oh, but mostly yes.
bravo. Very good.
All right, well, that looks fun.
Looks very fun.
It looks like it's delivering on all the goods that we would want from an animated
Good
movie.
cast, too.
The only thing I felt that was a little off was some of the voices. Sometimes it felt like when they were talking, it just didn't quite match. It might have just been a trailer.
I thought that. I was also
ADR.
wondering if it was an audio thing on our. I noticed the same thing.
The way their mouths are forming the word, it just doesn't look like it looks like it's being dubbed over.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's an animation, but
Yeah.
you can still.
Well,
yeah.
but still, I mean, to be fair, the quality of animation nowadays.
It's a little higher.
There's like very little room for error on that, especially for DreamWorks. So I'd have to watch it again to see if that was like our eyes playing tricks on us, or if that was accurate, because I saw the same thing.
I think Kevin Hart has the perfect voice
Perfect.
for any animated comedy.
Agreed.
I think, you know?
Agreed. I also like that they have adult comedians playing kids.
Oh yeah, totally.
I think that's great.
Kevin Hart could sound like a 12-year-old kid.
He already kind of
Yeah, he
does.
pretty kind. He doesn't have the manliest
A
voice.
very mature
Yeah.
12-year-old, that's what we'll say.
Well, Kevin Hart's hilarious, and Ed Helms, I think, is
Oh
a
my
great cast too.
gosh.
I think it's. I love how Kevin Hart keeps getting paired up with other white comedians. Like that's just the thing to do with
Who
Kevin.
else was he paired up with?
Well, in The Secret Life of Pets, it was him and Louis C.K.
Oh,
and
yes,
then-
if we're talking about strictly on animated, because I will say one of my, I don't know how you feel about this, but one of my favorite films that I've seen in the last, couple of years that just totally surprised me was the one he did with The Rock.
Oh yeah, Central Intelligence.
I thought that, I watched that in Canada in a hotel room, and we're just like, oh yeah, let's just watch Central
Yeah.
Intelligence. That, to me, was such a good movie.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was hilarious. Have
It
you
was
seen
hilarious.
And Get Out? Gets paired up with a white guy. Not Get Out.
I was like,
What the hell's Get? Not Get Out is a black movie.
Get-
Get Hard. Get Hard.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, when
haven't
Will
seen
Ferrell goes to prison.
Oh my gosh. that's
Yeah,
amazing.
that one was really funny too.
Okay, so he's making really good choices on what he's in.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel.
this is written by Nicholas Stoller.
Oh, two of my favorite films. Get Into the Greek and Yes Man, those are both so
Yeah,
good.
and he did Neighbors and Zoolander.
Zoolander 2 and The
yeah.
Muppets.
But he did
and
the Muppets movies, and I think he directed the first one too.
Yes Man, Get Into
Yes,
the Greek.
man. He's done some really funny
5 Year
movies.
Engagement. Oh, he's great.
Yeah. Okay, so this might be the good middle ground.
Storks.
Storks.
Okay.
The Muppets was a really good movie, and what's
Yeah.
cool about that is it's a kids' film, but adults can really enjoy that too. And I feel like the kind of script that he could provide for Captain Underpants, because a lot of the people that grew up on Captain Underpants, because I was a little kid when Captain Underpants came out.
Sure,
you know?
yeah.
So I'm an adult now, and this is so it's
Are
gonna
we
happen.
sure about
I
that?
think I am. And so
You guys see a driver's license.
it has to tailor to the people who grew up on it, as well as appealing to new kids. And it seems like it might have a hybrid of both kind of jokes in there.
Do you find, you would probably know this better than I do, writers for screenplays of animated, do people typically write, I guess I just noticed from his IMDb, he writes live action and animated.
Yeah.
Is that common? Does it?
No.
No? You can just really much
No.
write whatever? Because
No.
I didn't know if it was people that write animated tend to stick to the genre of animated, or if they tend to stick to the genre of live action.
Well, DreamWorks works a little different, and where they can be a little bit more collaborative on the outside
Okay.
field. I feel like Pixar is the one that you'll probably go to for the animated like this. But
Okay.
Pixar kind of has a really strong umbrella for the people they consistently hire to
Right.
write and direct their
Because
stories.
this is cool that if you just IMDb Nicholas Stoller, that he's done quite a
Some-
wide
quite a
variety
lot.
of stuff.
Mhm.
It's cool as a writer to see that you can write so many different genres.
And I think I thought the animation was good. I'm like,
I
yeah,
thought
this
it
looks
was.
like the bits of images I saw in the book.
From
I'm like,
the
it looks
first
like it. Yeah.
image of him with that it was such a good they just timed the humor so well in the trailer. I thought it was very
It was
very well
very
done.
well done.
Yeah.
Some people might be upset that they didn't use kids because they are actually kids. And I like that when I'm watching a movie, I'm like, oh, they got an actual kid to play a kid in the
I
animated
think they
movie.
do that a lot. That's what they did for Finding Nemo with,
Yeah.
with the voice of Nemo.
Pixar does that a
Pixar
lot.
does it a lot.
But I feel like here it kind of works,
It's
for
so
this
silly.
type of comedy it is.
Yes, it's so silly, and also DreamWorks. I just feel like DreamWorks in general, if you look back on their history of films that they've done stuff that's a little bit more edgy, whereas
totally.
Pixar has done stuff that's a little bit more family friendly.
Pixar's more G, they're a little more PG.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So their humor is a little bit more.
They're a little more lowbrow. I feel
Yeah.
like they'll make some underwear jokes throughout, the fact that
think
he's
so.
an adult while running around in his underwear. I'm sure they're going to do a lot of
I think so.
a lot of silly jokes about that. And the Boss Baby's coming out, I think this weekend or next.
I really want to see that.
I want to see it too because I like Alec Baldwin, but
Yeah.
I think this looks a lot better than that. All right, well,
Yeah.
thank you, Potato Berg. I remember that. I didn't have to look
Potato
at my
bird.
phone.
I don't know how you good
Yeah.
memory. It just came
Well, I said
all out of there.
I was thinking Jewish potato.
out of
so
here
I was like,
and
what was
into
it?
there,
Yeah.
into the land of the internet.
Subscribe to the real. That's all spit. Subscribe to the Real Rejects. Amy Castle.
Subscribe.
It's Amy Castle on social media.
I'm
Go.
very active on the Insta story.
Oh, she is.
Every day.
Constant bikini photos for you kids, and you can follow her at Sandcastle Inc. or just type in Amy Castle on YouTube.
I think I have one bikini photo on my Instagram.
Really?
That's it.
Go find it and like it.
Go find it. Go comment Potato Berg on that photo.
Yeah.
Find it. That's it.
Say Potato Bird
Say
so
Potato Berg.
she knows you came from the Real
Find
Rejects.
the bikini photo and comment on that.
Oh.
You okay?
I don't know how so many black people do that. No, it's not heroin.